Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to Tennis Inside Out. The ladies have just started their warm up. We have a bit of a rematch here. Maybe there's revenge in the air for Rybakina. This time, 1 year, exactly 1 year and 1 day ago, Tatiana Maria got the better of Rybakina in straight sets, the second being a tiebreak. And I'm pretty sure Rybakina will want to turn that around. Let's just keep in mind, though, Tatiana probably had an excellent week that week. She went on to beat some big players, never mind Rybakina, but in the final, Anisimova, who on the other side of the draw is looking pretty good right now. So, it's a tough one. It's a second time they're meeting on grass. Rybakina yet to take a set off the German. A year has gone by. Maria's got a little bit older. I wonder if perhaps Rybakina has what it takes. It's a first game on grass. It's been an absolutely messy week as well with the weather. I was meant to do this match yesterday, but looking over the course of the day, I just thought, when am I going to, how do I broadcast the time, what's happening? So I was following it from most of the afternoon right into the evening until tournament officials from Queen's Club, from this tournament, decided to cancel the entire day. Even though it did dry up in the evening, it's remained overcast. It's going to clear up, but it's going to happen in the afternoon. Today's a jammed-packed scenario where there are just so many matches going on. They have to, by the end of today, finish the quarterfinals. I guess worst case scenario, they could carry maybe one or two matches to tomorrow's. Tomorrow's scheduled for semifinals. Sunday is the final, but it looks like, when I look at the weather, it looks absolutely fine. To everyone in the chat, well, we got one person in the chat, Ashley. There's no delays. There's overcast. It is overcast today, but it should clear up. I see by 2 o'clock with. Okay, I see my forecast. My forecast was about an hour ago. Shows that 6% chance of rain for the next hour. Thereafter, getting down to 5% from 2 o'clock, 5% with the sun peering through. It's going to be getting a little bit windy late this afternoon. Let's hope we can get through this match uninterrupted. Alison Hughes is the chair umpire today. She'll be overlooking this court. And it's interesting. Nice to see a different color surface. I do think Rybakina should win this, but it's her first game, and I've noticed when she even stepped on clay the first time, she didn't quite get it together. She needed a few games. Maybe now she can get high percentage of first serves in just to make her life easier. We know that it's a quicker surface. She has a quicker service as well, and she did win the toss and elected to serve first. It makes perfect sense. Interesting. Win probability. Rybakina has been given 79% chance of winning this. Tatiana Maria aus Deutschland, the German, will only be given 21%. Just like the weather, predicting 6% chance of rain, there's a chance it could rain. And even such a low percentage like that, in favor of Maria, still gives the defending champion a little bit of a chance of winning this match. I think if Rybakina can get hold of that first serve, high percentage of first serves, I think she will make it difficult for the German. So the warm-up is over. Round 2, Andy Murray Arena here in my arena in Queen's Club in London. That is west side of London. And first serve down the middle of the court, misses the tee. Good slice serve into the body. It's chipped short in the middle of the court. Big forehand cross-court winner for the number 1 seed, number 2 ranked in the world. That's a pretty good start. Keeping the point short. Like 75%. It's going to be quick games. Yeah, the ball will run quick. You are 2 points behind me. Oh. Approaching the net. Good forehand. Aggressive cross court. 30 love. Another attempted first serve down the middle of the court. Misses the tee. Slice into the forehand. Slice forehand return. Very slow into the middle of the court. Rybakina was thinking about charging the net, but she didn't have to. The German sliced her backhand first into the ground. Oh, I don't know. Don't know, Ashley. Sorry, man. Second serve. Looked like a kick slice. A swung like a slice did. Oh, that was on purpose. Beautiful forehand slice to Rybakina's backhand side. She just couldn't get low enough to slice her backhand back over the net. Tennis is an incredible game. Going to see a lot of this happening. Can you imagine? That's what someone first serve clips the top of the net and goes out. Slice, serve, slice, return, cross-court, big forehand, cross-court, again, slice, forehand. Oh, it's a bad drop shot from Rybakina. Not easy for Maria to stop. She was pulled out of the court and didn't have to be so perfect with that drop shot. Yeah, but just thinking about someone like Andreeva, she can slice her forehand very well. This will be something to utilize a lot on grass. Good approach shot. This should be an easy smash winner as it is, and it's 1-love to the number 1 seed. She started with a long sleeve shirt. She's taking it off now. I must say the temperatures, maybe Ashley, you can agree with me. I mean, you're in England. I don't know exactly what it's like in England, but temperatures here in the Netherlands, I mean, we're in the middle of June. And this is perhaps the worst summer I've experienced. I've been living in Europe now for 15 years, and I've never experienced anything like this. Really, really cold temperatures. The winds freezing, reminding me of maybe early spring, late summer, autumn times. Oh, dreadful. I want some sunshine. It's not going to bother these players right now. Oh, blasting that forehand return. Rybakina putting a lot of pressure on the German's forehand, who's just slicing. Third forehand slice into the middle of the court. Backhand slice into the middle of the court now. Heavy topspin goes out from Rybakina. So this might be a tactic that the German will be implementing to just keep that ball out of Eleanor's hitting zone. When the slice hits the ground, it's going to skid. It's going to stay low. Maria, forehand slice, approach, smash slice, cross court. 30 love. Looks very uncomfortable for Rybakina. It makes sense. She should slice everything. If that's the winning formula. Forehand return down the middle of the court goes long. That's what it's like, right? On grass, it's completely different, which is such a contrast to clay. And it's like right at the end, but kind of in the middle of the clay court season. You know, once the grass court is finished, there's still a couple of weeks of clay after that. Not great tournaments, but incredible how a lot of players will have to switch. Oh, that's a bad backhand cross court. Rybakina trying to keep the point short. Defending champion puts herself on the board. First game for her. I mean, she's doing what needs to be done if she wants to win. Why would she want to play the same game as Rybakina and play topspin, hit that ball into a hitting zone? I mean, it's smart. That's what it's about. All right. Christopher Folkus is worried about the players in these damp conditions. I understand that they could slip. I mean, we already have an injury. Victoria Mboko got injured in her singles match and had to retire and pull out of the doubles. That's a wonderful point. 2 smashes. Rybakina, final smash is a winner to the backhand side of Maria. Yeah, I mean, I don't know how bad the humidity is. Something I can check. I think if the sun comes out, it's just going to dry everything up. And the court should be dry because they've been covered probably most of the night, or probably all the time, unless they're playing. Oh, great second serve into the body, but Maria dealt with it well. She's slicing everything, backhands and forehands. Can't steer the forehand down the line, Rybakina. 30-15. I'm going to say it's going to be 10 love games, Mike. Okay. Ashley thinks there's going to be 10 times in this match that players are going to win their games to love. Oh, great first serve out wide. Forehand drive volley winner. Incredibly well placed. Oof. She's really trying to send a message to Maria. She always starts off slow, but she's starting aggressive, and that's probably good. I think once she gets a foothold on this match, then it'll be one thing. Wow, but she's finding the line so nicely. 2-1 for Rybakina. It will change sides now. 13 degrees. 13 degrees in London. Makes sense why Rybakina started with the long sleeve shirt. Yeah, that will clear up. I don't know who this really suits today. I mean, if you look at the players on form, and you have to think that Rybakina will probably win. She's getting a lot of first serves in. See, she's using the slice a lot as well. I kind of agree with you, Ashley, that it might get to 7-6. Yeah, that type of scoreline. But I do want to. I'm anticipating a better return game from Rybakina in this next game, the 4th game of the set. I think she just needs to try to get the return in first and then build up the point. Looks like Maria, her tactic is kind of set in stone. She's going to be slicing a lot. She's trying to keep the ball low. That difficult for Rybakina to play topspin. I can't imagine Rybakina changing her style to play like Tatiana. Good day to all. I see Ashley's very busy already. Let's hope there is no more rain today. That's from Snowdrop. Welcome to the chat. Weather is overcast. Is this a power game? I don't see many breakpoints. I thought in the first game, though, Rybakina was the one who, she's starting again. She's the one causing all the errors. Like, she wants to win the point off the return. $86 miles per hour? Let's do the conversion rate. Yeah, but that's a little bit better. 112 miles per hour. The first serve was out. Slice over down the middle of the court. Backhand slice cross court from the German. Backhand slice down the line now. Very low. Rybakina dealing with it pretty well. She's inside the court. Great forehand cross court. And the lob's not going to make it over the net from Tatiana. 15-all. So there are patterns that have already emerged. I can see how Rybakina is trying to target Maria's forehand. Maybe feeling very comfortable. It's probably the game plan as well. But to be honest, I don't think Rybakina will be feeling threatened at all the way Tatiana's playing. It's probably the first topspin. Oh, there we go. Beautiful forehand from Rybakina. And that's what she's not going to want to do. But she didn't have a choice. That return was blasted on the feet of Tatiana Maria. And the only way she could scoop it up, she can't play a slice at that point, was to play the topspin forehand. But as soon as it came into that hitting zone, Rybakina dealt with it very, very well. Beautiful ace down the middle of the court from the German. It's 101 miles per hour. Good serve. Out wide, forehand return in the net. Game point now for the German. Backhand slice cross court from the German. Wow, that looks so uncomfortable for Rybakina. She's just barely gets to that forehand volley. Easy backhand volley, tap winner. And it's 2-all. So, what can I say? It was an interesting game. Smart placement of the serve. That one ace down the middle of the court from the advantage side looked impressive. Not that quick, but I think it tells me that if she can beat Rybakina with such a precise and not fast serve, the surface is quick. It's very quick. Rybakina is definitely struggling with those low balls, those slice balls. She immediately starts with a backhand return, slice down the middle of the court. Rybakina is now probably for the first time behind the baseline. She's trying to move forward. This should be an easy drive volley winner, as it is. Beautiful placement. So two completely different styles of tennis going on here. We've got Maria is just slicing and hitting high balls, very defensive, and Rybakina is just really in her zone. She wants to play her style of tennis. Second serve right into the body. It's a soft return. Double hand backhand winner cross court just to keep the point short. I mean, Rybakina definitely has the right mindset. She's being aggressive, maybe sometimes even overly aggressive on the first return, second return. Try to build the point up, try to get it in. I guess it's not really in her nature to do so. But the thing that stands out for me is that she's trying to get forward. She's trying to get to the net, and that's probably the best way to deal with such a slicer. Beautiful forehand cross-court win as she was pushed back from an excellent backhand return. That was slightly into the body as well. And it's an ace down the middle of the court. A love game. Bright future for me. Hello to you. Say hello to everyone out there. Very nice. So great to see you, Mike. That's nice. Unfortunately, I can't say the same. I don't know what you guys look like, but I feel your energy. I feel your positive energy. Very, very nice. Let's put that up. Are you doing... Is gonna win this one, of course. Ooh, yeah, I'm kind of there with Ashley as well. The tactic for Maria is a very, very classic grass court tactic. Lots of slice. I think what's just happened now, and this is where she's struggling the most, is that she can't really get the control over the height of her slices when they're traveling over the net. And when they're traveling too high over the net, then the slice doesn't really skid off the court and stay low. It kind of like bounces up. Yeah, it would probably skid a little bit because it's grass, but then it just kind of sits up for Rybakina. That's probably why she's cruising through her service games easily. But once Maria's got the rally started behind her serve, I feel that's where she's getting very, very low over the net, and it's making life difficult for Rybakina, who, to be honest, till now maybe she's hit one or two backhand slices. Other than that, she's just been hitting flat with lots of topspin. There should be an easy passing shot. That was a bad approach shot from Maria. Defending champion had to watch that passing shot blast past her. 15. Oh, a fault. Oh my goodness, a second double fault. 3 break points. Is this the moment that Rybakina can pull away from the German? Started very, very well, I must say. It's been very aggressive, Elena Rybakina, from the very first point. That was a good first serve, 109 miles per hour. Oh, that should have been an easy backhand volley. That forehand slice was way too high, at least to my liking. And if I can try to go cross court, probably maybe too much angle with the backhand cross court volley. Found the net instead. Good first serve onto the backhand. Double hand backhand return in the net. And that's a tricky one. When Maria's getting a first serve in, it's very zippy. It's quick. And Rybakina is very close to the baseline. Last 101 miles per hour. I mean, I understand the second serve is going to put pressure on Maria. She's already hit 2 double faults in a row. Try to get that kick in. Oh, that's very short. Approach shot, cross court. The lob goes up. And it's in on the baseline. The Rybakina missed the ball completely. That looked very awkward. 3 breakpoints saved by the defending champion. What happened there? So bounced in. Oh, okay, she nicked it with the end of a racket, but oh my goodness, that's... Didn't have her feet in the right place to play that forehand. That's a better return from Rybakina. Forehand slice down the line, side spin. Now struggling, forehand approach in the net from Rybakina. Is trying to get to the net as soon as possible, almost like she's rushing it. I haven't noticed that. The ball toss is all over the place. Yeah, I mean, it does look like it's slightly windy. And she's using different types of shots, so that I'm seeing that she's trying to mix kick serves, flat serves, slice serves. The balls are all going in different parts. Whoa, what a return. Oh, that approach down the line goes long, and it's 3-all. What a hold by the German. Incredible hold. She lost the first 3 points, love 40 down, and then went on to win 5 in a row. So, yeah, if Rybakina gets through another 4 points in a row type of game, a love game, 40-15 type of situation, I think the pressure is going to be on Maria. Now just experiencing this last game, she's not going to need 10 break points to win 1. It will probably happen again, but that was a good return. Inviting Rybakina forward. Oh, backhand slice. Lob. Very awkward and very smart with the lob. Rybakina had to hit a backhand smash. Found the net instead. 15. So it's not, I must just say that watching a lot of hardcore tennis and then we've just had the start of the clay court, it's not the prettiest tennis from Maria, but it's so effective because of the surface. But if she's going to hit that high, oh, Rybakina misses a drive volley cross court, love 30. There's something unsettling about Rybakina. It's yes, she's lost the last 7 points in a row. But there's like, I feel that she's had more control. She's rushed somehow. Oh, goodness. Forehand in the net. There was, I must say, just a defensive one-hand backhand return block deep in the court. But Rybakina tried to go really big with her forehand. And that landed underneath the net tape. Wow. Whoa! Backhand topspin. Winner down the line. Maria gets the break. Wow, wow, wow. Well, it's what I said. Yes, good question. Yes, this tournament is being played in London, West London. To be exact, it's in West Kensington. Sounds like a very posh place. Yeah, the nickname is Queens. Everyone knows Queens. But what's really interesting is, if you didn't watch before the intro before I start talking, I normally have a list of players there who are world previous champions. But for a very, very long time, I think like 50 years, they just didn't have a women's event. And last year was the first time that Diana beat Anisimova in the final. And she might feel at home right now because everything she's doing is working out. Putting Rybakina off even at defense. A little bit better now. She's forcing Rybakina to hit the drive volley behind the service line instead of being closer to the net. Forced a few unforced errors. I feel Rybakina is a bit impatient, but a slice and a build-up game. There's something that just happened now in this last game to break Rybakina if it was intentional. She's almost slicing it short off the return to bring Rybakina forward. And she's doing very well to keep it low, so she has to really pick it up and get it over the net, which means she can't hit with a lot of power. She can only place it. And then what a single-hand backhand winner. First topspin backhand I've seen till now. We've had 7 games, and that's how Maria broke Rybakina with a topspin backhand winner down the line. Remeses is in the chat. Good approach down the line. Lob goes up. Rybakina. Smash goes out behind the baseline. Wow. Wow, wow, wow. Every shot the German is playing is just, it's putting always a little bit more pressure, and she's been improving that way. Feel in the beginning it was kind of even every time Rybakina was attacking. Maria's defensive game didn't really quite live up to the challenge, but now, good kick serve, wow, but there's that height again. There's that height. Beautiful double hand backhand, cross-court winner. She might want to, yeah, I mean, that was shoulder head height. Could find all the angles she needed. That's where Rybakina wants the ball to be. So, it'll be interesting now. I suspect Maria should play in a slice instead of a kick. There's that slice, jamming Rybakina on the forehand side. Slice approach, beautiful. Topspin lob. Wow. That was a smash from Maria. A half-hearted swing ended up being a double bounce. Smash double bounce in front of Rybakina. I mean, it's awkward. It's not something that I would ever picture seeing. That was good, aggressive return, putting pressure on Tatiana. Couldn't get the single hand backhand slice back over the net. And I can see how this type of tennis might be frustrating Maria. Might be frustrating Rybakina. Maria is frustrating the Kazakhstani. It's just not allowing any pace, and a forehand slice is causing problems from Rybakina. For Rybakina, forehand topspin in the net is just too low. I saw this happen. When was it? Stuttgart. I saw this happen, and it must have been. It must have been a tactic of Fernandez, the Canadian, because she was deliberately on clay playing these very low slices. Wow, that was a fantastic body serve, but what an approach! What a return winner from Rybakina. Yeah, Leila Fernandez. Yeah, I didn't like that. I had high hopes for Leila. Whoa! Forehand return winner down the line. Rybakina has a break point. Slice onto the forehand. Top spin return. Wow, weird spin, side spin from Tatiana, but this should be a winner now. Guesses the right way. The lob goes up. Rybakina has to scamper back. It's in. This time she gets around the ball, gets the forehand, makes connection with the ball, but just can't keep it in. She must be frustrated. This is the second time she's been lobbed. And the first time she almost missed the ball completely trying to hit a forehand back into the court. Looking more composed now, Rybakina. I think she's starting to adjust her game, realizing that Maria is defending better. Quick adjustment. Wow. I mean, that ball just skid and stayed so low. Maria, advantage. First serve in the net. I mean, she has to stay away from that kick serve. It's just not working. And that slice serve is neutralizing the return. That looked long. And it's a game. Backhand return, cross court goes out. Oh. Gosh, if I remember correctly, the previous meeting, as I said, was in this tournament last year. It was 1 year and 1 day ago that these two met. And Maria beat Rybakina 6-4, 7-6. Rybakina has been poor today. Yeah, a lot of, like, she's going too big. A lot of people can't adjust. They struggle. I mean, you just speak to the great clay court players. They struggled, man. It took them years to get into to get any type of feeling and movement and backhand in the net. And I think just to add to it, what might be making it difficult are the delays. She was supposed to play yesterday. It's all part of the game. I mean, I'm not trying to make excuses for anyone right now, but it just can add to it. And maybe that's where she's just got this like excess energy at Rybakina. She's trying to burn it off. I've seen her to be more composed. Better first serve down the middle of the court. This is what it looks like on the screen, Chris. This is such a tight battle. It's anyone's game. She's made 13 errors. Yeah, this is something that's been dipping, right? The first serve percentage. Slice serve returned very well. Cross court. Forehand goes long behind the baseline. 15-30. Well, she's definitely trying to keep the point short, but not being able to adjust. And I can't help but think about how Khvalinska made such a huge statement, beating such big names, getting to the final of Roland Garros by playing an unconventional way. She tried a different way and it worked. And the one thing I feel is that Rybakina has no rhythm. That's a double fault. Double fault and set point now for the defending champion. First serve just blocked back deep. One hand backhand forehand slice short. It's on purpose, trying to invite Rybakina forward. That lob goes over. Oh, and it misses the baseline by probably an inch. A couple of centimeters. Oh, that was close. First serve down the middle of the court. Beautiful ace. Saved 2 set points. Okay, and Rybakina continue this way. Now the first serve down the middle of the court. Drive volley. Winner cross court. Advantage for the number 1 seed. Bafana got smashed in 3 players. Talking about the World Cup. Oh, goodness, I tell you. South Africa. And approach shot winner ends it to make a 5-4. Yeah. Right. I guess it's going to happen a lot. I mean, I'm also I'm a sports enthusiast. I have my rugby. I love watching football. But yeah, that was a sloppy game yesterday, and I think that this is something that, how do I say this? I mean, I love club football, and if you know me already and you've watched me many times, I'll say openly I'm a big Manchester United supporter. I have a few countries I like to support. Growing up was always England, but I'm a fan of Germany. I don't see them winning this time, but it's a type of tournament that you're going to have to wait till like the quarterfinals to watch proper football, because club football is it's far superior. You have the ability, if the club has money, to buy the best players. And that means the players could come from all different countries around the world. Just look at the best teams around the world. They're all made up of different nationalities. And I don't know, it was poor, the football, the level yesterday between Mexico and South Africa. I think Mexico played better, but how would they do against like a French team or an English team? I don't know. Anyway, let's go back to tennis. Maria getting ready to serve for the set. Can she get another couple of set points? Let's see. She's already under pressure. It was a good forehand return down the line. Oh, she's slicing everything, and it's working. Another unforced error. It's one of those moments when I look at this, it makes me think, Maria, you've got two options. You can play a beautiful style of tennis, flat topspin game, but you're probably not going to win. It'll be a tight match. Or you play slice, heavy slice, forehand slice. It's not a nice game to watch. It's probably not a nice game to play against either, but you're going to win. Okay, I'll take that option. And right now, defending so well inside our forehand, backhand slice from Maria. First time in a long time I see it going in the net. 15 all. Any really 5 shots or more, Maria has won 11 out of 13. So she's winning. Yeah, she's winning those long rallies. Oof, looking for the ace out wide. Slow slice into the middle of the court. And it was a great return from Rybakina, pushing Maria back. Bounce probably on the baseline, but inside the court. And once again, there was no chance that Maria could use a slice. She had to block a back, single-hand backhand player. Old school. Yeah, Ashley did call 7-6, 2 sets, 7-6. But I don't know who you said would win. I think you were insinuating that Rybakina was going to win, but she misses the forehand cross court. Or did it hit the baseline? Oh my gosh. Outside of the line. Half in, half out. Wow. Something very relaxed about Rybakina. Almost carefree. Whatever is going to happen is going to happen. First serve in the net. It's going to have to slice again because that topspin second serve is going to be demolished by Rybakina. But she tries a topspin, clips the top of the net, the return. Maria's now approached the net. Backhand volley drop shot is an easy one. Yeah, Tatiana, that's right, is 38 years old. And she knows what it's going to take to even get an opportunity to beat Rybakina. If this is the way she played last year to beat Rybakina in straight sets, why would she change the winning formula? Now and then she's going to struggle, that's clear. Whoa, what a thunderous return cross court! And it's 5 all. Okay. Weak second serve, but Rybakina is going big. She's going big. So Ashley thinks there's a tie break in this set. She's guessing the right way. Puts up a lob. Smash Rybakina. Rip the hair off that smash. Didn't want that to come back. Okay, interesting. What titles has Tatiana Maria won? I definitely know this one, 2025, Queens. I definitely know that. The others, I'm not too sure. Oh, I think she's lucky. Yeah, the backhand cross court attempt from Maria, topspin, clipped the top of the net, and went in. Oh yeah, nothing Rybakina could do. She's won queens. No one else knows. It's like, okay, we know that. We know that. Beautiful ace down the middle of the court, 30-15. Looking for the ace out wide, found the tram lines instead. Ball girl quickly goes to pick it up, which means it must be school holidays if the girl's running around, working at these tournaments. Great approach. There's the lob goes up from Maria, but it's too short. It's probably not even going to make it over the net. 40-15. Great first serve down the tee, but a good defensive one-hand backhand block return. But now she's inviting Rybakina forward. Going to have to deal with a lob. Great smash winner, 6-5. Rybakina is back in the lead again. It's 5-3 down. Has won now 3 games in a row. This one was very important. Well, still being very aggressive, but now it's just starting to pay off. Starting to find the lines. She hasn't chickened out of the game plan to be aggressive, play hard. Even when the balls are low, she's playing with topspin. She's playing her game. And Tatiana's grass court style is not living up to the standards, or rather how she got to that 5-3 lead. Other matches going on. There was an interrupted match that's. Let's see what's going on. Yeah, wow. Against Jacqueline Christian on the first set, 6-1. And is 2-love up. I see Vekic, the first set against Buskova, 7-6. That was a long tiebreak, 11-9. Quarterfinals will be played today. Unfortunately, I won't be able to show them. I have to give tennis lessons later. But I will be doing one more match after this one. That's the Serrano Castilla against Emma Raducanu. I will be showing that match, so you could join in for that watch along. In the meantime, Maria just setting herself up to take this to a tiebreak for her sake. Just feel that if Rybakina wins this first set, it might just all be over for the German. Missing her first serve. Rybakina still being very aggressive. Got her right foot now. Her toes are on the baseline. Oh, smashed the forehand. Cross court for a winner. Forehand approach down the line. Looked out. And it was. I mean, it's never going to start at 1. But it's the next match to follow. Raducanu. That ought to be an interesting one. Good body serve. Rybakina dealt with it well with a double hand backhand. Backhand sliced down the line into the tram lines. That was not very well played. Good first serve out wide. Something that Rybakina has been struggling with in the set by at least 2. Remember that. Now Rybakina has a chance to make a comeback in the set. Oh, tiebreak 13-11. Okay. Oh, backhand slice approach, pushing Rybakina back. Forehand, passing shot misses the line. And we have a tiebreaker. 6-all. Ashley Partridge thinks it's going to be 13-11 for the number 1 seed. I'm unsure. It all depends who's going to get a quick lead here. But that's a short return. Double hand backhand approach. Cross court lob goes up on the service line. Rybakina smashes for a winner on the backhand side of Maria. First serve clips the top of the net and misses the service block. Oh, that looked like a double fault. But yeah, it's also very, very windy now. And Tatiana is getting very upset. Sorry, I was just laughing because I thought I was talking to myself first in German in my head. Kabundakan! Hello, friends. Kamusta to you too. It's nice to have this 2-1 lead on serve. Can Rybakina put more pressure on? Good approach onto the backhand side. That defensive lob's not going to make it over the net. 3-1. Double faults today. Why is this, Mike? Like I said, yeah, I think it's because of the wind, the conditions, and I think it's only going to pick up. Apparently, in the next couple of hours, it's predicted there's going to be heavier wind, and you can only imagine that because of the stadium, it's the way it's built as well. It might be swirling. Oh, that's a bad 4-1 miss from Rybakina. Went big, very big. Couldn't control that winner. Try to hit a winner at least. First serve into the net. Whoa, 4-1 return, hammered. Oh gosh, and the next 4-1 miles out. 3-all. Both the ladies all switch sides. Starting to think that Ashley Partridge has got this magic ball in his living room. And he can see the future. 13-11 you predicted. My goodness. Rice pudding. How often do you eat rice pudding, Ashley? Every week? I'll tell you one thing I miss being in the UK. It's good fish and chips. That's what I miss. And I like their pies. Chicken and mushroom pies. Yummy. Second serve. Onto the 4-1. Huge miss hit return from Rybakina. Things turned around very quickly in this tiebreak. Looks a little bit frustrated. Can't believe her luck, maybe. But Maria's smart. It wasn't just like put the ball into the court. She was trying to get into the body on Rybakina's side, and Rybakina just wasn't quick enough to make enough room. Kicks over onto the backhand slice into the middle of the court. Ah, beautiful inside out forehand winner from the number 1 seed. It's the first serve down the middle of the court. Second serve. Oh, that's very aggressive. Very aggressive. Double fault in the net. And to be honest, Maria's in a very good position now. She can put a lot of pressure if she just wins this point. Good serve out wide. Rybakina went the wrong way. And it's another set point. Third, to be exact, in this match. She was 5-3 up. And she had her first 2 opportunities. Had to go all the way to the tiebreak to find a third chance. Drittes Mal Glück. Third time lucky. Maria converts. And the first set is up. It's still overcast, still very cloudy, choppy when it comes to the wind, so gusty at times. And stop, slows down. Only 1 ace for Maria, 3 for Rybakina, 2 double faults for Rybakina, 3 for Maria. First serve percentages from both ladies are low. Rybakina is up at 57%, 51% for Maria. And winners, look at that. Rybakina far ahead in the lead. 24 winners, that's 400 backhands. And Maria 7. Unforced errors though. 22 for Rybakina, 5 for Maria. She's taking her chances, Maria. It hasn't been the prettiest game, but the style at which is being implemented right now, perfect for clay court. Where am I, Mike? Where are you? Perfect for grass. Lots and lots of slicing, chipping, and I'm starting to believe that at times, even inviting Rybakina into the court, into the net, forward, to try and lob her, look for other opportunities. But it's that short ball that's been played on purpose by Tatiana. It's really difficult for Rybakina to deal with. She can't get power. She's only able then to place the ball, and it wouldn't suit Rybakina to then get it back over the court and then run back. She's in an uncomfortable position where she has to continue with her momentum and the speed forward to the net, but that puts her under a lot of pressure. One thing that I think grass courts and clay courts have something in similar, in common, they have something in common, is that the lobs are very difficult to get back. Once you're at the net on clay court and someone hits a topspin lob, you're done. You're done. There's no point even trying to chase it down. But it's quite similar on grass, is that if someone chips the ball, if someone plays with topspin, you're over, it's over. But even if someone chips it with slice, underspin, you also have a problem, because the grass just allows the ball to skid away. I've been fortunate enough to play on it once when I was growing up and living in South Africa. And that was a interesting experience. At the time, I was developing my service and serve and volley game. It just felt natural. It felt great to be putting that type of tennis in. And I was told to play a lot of slice, and that really did work. Good double hand backhand return from Rybakina, hard and aggressive, right at Maria. $15. First serve down the court. Rybakina, forehand inside out, return in the tram lines, 15-all. I mean, is this something interesting going on? Yeah, it's. I'm just so heavily influenced by what Khvalinska did in the French Open. Is that she played a different style of tennis that really caused problems. Really, really caused problems for her opponents. Good first serve out wide, backhand slice approach. Beautiful, beautiful placement. Oh, and I just see the same thing happening here. I just see the same thing. I see that Tatiana Maria is implementing a tactic that is throwing Rybakina off her rhythm. Yeah, she played well. She was 5-3 down. Rybakina managed to come back, won 3 games in a row in the first set. But in a tiebreak, she just lost it. Tatiana was great. I mean, look at that forehand slice winner inside in. Yeah. And I mean, it's working. It's about adapting to your surroundings, and maybe something is happening there right now in front of our eyes, that this idea of being aggressive and heavy, hard hitting tennis is. I don't want to get ahead of myself. Like, maybe that's just not the way to win anymore. I don't know. But maybe Khvalinska has opened the door to many tennis players out there going, yeah, maybe we just have to win by playing ugly. What's the best type of tennis to play against a top player? Never mind, you know, being on a certain surface. And Rybakina just can't find any rhythm. She's really struggling. See, what I would do maybe as a coach, and they've had a couple of days already. If I'm Rybakina's coach and I know that, wow, this is how Tatiana Maria is going to play, then you create drills, you create scenarios where all she's playing against are people who are slicing. Lots of slice, lots of slice. I'm pretty sure they've done their homework. I would almost expect them to train that way. Just the same way that, Federer, when he knew he was going to be up against Rafa Nadal, he made certain that the players he trained with were left-handed. He wanted to have that feeling. You're setting himself up to play against Rafa Nadal and meet him in the final, because at the time that was most likely inside out forehand drive volley goes out in the tram lines from Rybakina. So there's definite inconsistency. She's not adapting. She's sticking to her guns, and that's where Maria might feel that she's thriving. She's just struggling to deal with the first serve. Good first service game, or at least when the serves are going in, those first serves are going in, Tatiana's really struggling. And it's 1-1. Another big first serve. Return goes high and long. Backhand slice approach, cross court. That's a beautiful passing shot from Rybakina, double hand backhand. Hard hit and flat. Oh, great approach. Wow, there was a lot of whip on that two-handed backhand. Very nice. Good first serve down the middle of the court. Straight away, the German's under pressure, slicing a backhand. It must be on purpose. There's that backhand. First time I see Rybakina try to play a backhand slice. Didn't quite look as natural as Maria plays it. Flipping the top of the net and finding the wrong side of the inner tram line. Oh my goodness. I think the court is very heavy. That's where the slice is going to work nicely. It's just looking at when Tatiana is on the front foot, you can actually see her foot almost like sinking into the ground. Beautiful return winner. Wasn't the best second serve out wide. Special Angela. Big Rybakina fan here in the chat. Very nice. Ashley's going to go get something to eat. Yeah, I mean, this could end up going to 3 sets. That was deliberate. Short ball. Oh, beautiful drop shot from Rybakina. Setting herself up again with break points. She needed really a handful, exactly 6 in that first set to finally win 1. It came at a very late stage in that first set. Being 5-4 down. Oh, Tatiana, great first serve down the middle of the court. One-hand backhand return from Rybakina finds the wrong side of the line. Ashley still thinks Rybakina can win this. But it's going to have to be in 3 now. 3 sets, that is. First serve misses the service line. What's Tatiana going to do here with the second serve? She's going to play a kick. She's going to slice it to keep it low. She goes for the slice into the backhand side. Big backhand. Return cross court. Defensive. Oh, defensive chip. She's just not dealing with the power. There's absolutely no pace. I mean, Maria's defending so well, but she's just blocking it back. So it's really such a contrast in tennis with hard-hitting Rybakina is having to deal with these floaty, soft balls and just struggling on the grass right now. Backhand slice, cross-court, backhand volley into the middle of the court. Lob goes up. Rybakina chases it. She gets it, but the backhand goes on the wrong side of the court, and she's just trying to blow it away. Just... Oh, wow. Mr. Torres, that is early or late, depending if you just woke up now or you still been up. First serve down the middle of the court, and this is the service block. That's a slow second serve onto the backhand forehand slice. Oh, Rybakina tries a forehand slice, clips the top of the net and rolls over to the German side. Back to deuce. Got to try to get into the body. I think that's where it's been really working. Wow. Well, I think what a great ace down the middle of the court. Rybakina clearly thought it was going to go out wide, or she took half a step almost. She was moving her body weight to her forehand side. And then it's very difficult to change direction and then go back down the middle of the court. was a slow first serve. Maybe looking at a kick outside to the backhand, found the net instead. Rybakina looking very aggressive, both feet on the baseline. She's going to want to step in. That was a good second serve, but I was on the forehand side. Rybakina just thrashing that ball right now. Drive volley straight at Tatiana. The lob goes up. Rybakina looking very uncomfortable to get it back. Drop shot volley. Oh, terribly executed by Tatiana. It was the right thing to do, but just didn't look, technically didn't look sound, to be very honest. Don't think she hit it cleanly as well. Let for serve. That was a harder first serve, 111 miles per hour. Kick into the body on the forehand side. Rybakina controlling the point, clips the top of the net. There should be an easy forehand winner down the line. It just doesn't look spectacular. It's slicing a forehand winner down the line. I mean, this is really putting Rybakina off. Everything is slice. Everything is slice. And Rybakina just cannot deal with it right now. First serve out wide is blocked deep. Another forehand slice onto Rybakina's forehand. Absolutely blast across court. That was just too much power for the German to deal with. If I wasn't a Rybakina fan, I'd be cheering for Tatiana. Great first serve down the tee. Rybakina missed the baseline. Not advantage, Maria. Yeah, good question. Maria, do you want this? It's yours. Take it. Oh, it's an ace down the middle of the court. Maria holds her service game. Oh, wow. Congratulations to the Brit. Wow. See that result there. What? 6-1, 6-3. Amazing. Bekic is also doing very well against Puskova. That's a good win, man. So, who does she play in the quarters? That's going to be a little bit later. I want to see. Oh, wow. Okay, so the winner out of this game will play Katie Voltaire. I really think that Eva Jovic and Amanda Anisimova, that's going to be a great game. But my advice, if you play 2 matches, I mean, they will get a rest, but I guess it's about trying to get through the first match as quick as possible. Maybe that's the whole point. Maybe that's why Rybakina is trying to keep the point short, trying to go big. It's just adding too much pressure. And I mean, she'll be looking now to obviously to take this to a third set. But they fit, these players. They fit. Ah, that's a question. New balls. First serve clips the top of the net, misses the court entirely. Slice into the body, backhand. Single hand backhand, return goes out long. First serve goes in, forehand slice return, inviting Rybakina forward. She must have clipped the baseline, just looking at the expression from Maria, very waiting to hear for a call. Ooh, yeah. Right. I would say 75% of the ball was out. So clipping that baseline. Forehand slice approach from Rybakina. Forehand volley cross court. Oh, looking for the passing shot. Maria found the net instead. So clipping the top of the net and going out. And it's a double fault. Let second serve. Slice forehand return, pushing Rybakina back. Slice forehand cross court from Maria, forcing Rybakina to just hit a forehand out cross court. It's just she looks uncomfortable. The ball is just too low. The timing's not right. Where's my racket? I had my racket and ball here. Didn't set that up properly. First serve, let. Okay. Maria quickly went to her bag to change her shoe. Something's happened to her shoe. Can't tell you exactly what's happened, but she's sitting on her chair right now. It's 40-32 Rybakina. And she's changed the right shoe on the right foot. Or was it the left foot? We're all waiting. Cameras are on the German right now. Running back behind the baseline. First serve down middle of the court. Return into the ground before going to the net. And it's 2-all. Good first serve down the middle of the court. Approach shot is a drop shot from the German. The lob beautifully placed. One and backhand volley lob by Maria. First serve goes in, slightly crammed in the body on the forehand side. Rybakina can't steer her forehand inside out. Landing deep, long in the court. Second serve, out into the forehand, good aggressive return. Rybakina approaching the net. Can't find the singles court. That should have been a routine approach shot. You could see there was more topspin on that last ball. Something Rybakina definitely likes to do is hit the ball hard and aggressive. Maybe there's part of it that's starting to adjust. Oh, ooh. Maria holds her service game again. The slice causing problems for Elena Rybakina. I went ooh because first time I don't see that very often. Rybakina looked like she was about to throw the racket and then just calmed herself down. Break points does Maria have? Oh, I'm just reading this message now. Sorry. Now. Maybe quickly go get my racket. Demonstration. There we go. Rybakina ready to serve. Oh, it's a good winner. 4-1 down the line. 15 love. Mr. Torres, I got this, but I'll bet Rybakina will tie the set at 2. Mr. Torres really wanting Rybakina to win this. Good backhand volley down the line. Tatjana running left and right, hoists the beautiful lob down the line, pushing Rybakina back. Now it's her time to come forward. Oh my goodness, that forehand slice is just causing problems for the number 1 seed. Jory's in the chat. I'm so glad I didn't have to miss you all too long. Oh, nice to have you there. Good serve out wide again with a forehand slice, this time in the net. 3-15. Oh, beautiful ace. Thunder down the middle of the court. 40-15. First serve. Misses the service block. Double fault. Yeah, I would say there's something about the win. The ball toss wasn't right. Everyone's saying hello back to Jory. There's a lob again, doing so well. Tatjana Rybakina loses her hat and tries to get it back into the court. My goodness. Again, having to rely on that second serve. Makes life a little bit easier for the German. You can see she's just waiting with a continental grip. Forehand slice. Cross-court return. Oh, but she's not going to get that one back. That was a thunderous forehand cross-court from Rybakina. Good. Serve down the middle of the court. Oh, too many unforced errors. Too many unforced errors from number one seed. Approach shot cross court is a winner for Rybakina. Just needs some first serves. That was a good one. Forcing the German to return short, but it didn't stay low. It just bounces up nicely for Rybakina to hit that forehand away. That's a better depth from the German. Forehand slice again, this time cross court. Forehand slice cross court. It's so old school tennis. Whoa. Backhand's cross court now. Tatjana's under pressure. That should be an easy backhand volley winner down the line. And it is 3-all in the second set. Had to dig real deep there and be patient. Rybakina. Where are the guys playing on grass? I thought I saw Pericard playing. Oh, they're playing in the Netherlands. It's Hertogenbosch. I don't even think I'm pronouncing it properly. Oh, ace out wide for Maria. Nice way to start a service game. This is now where the big servers start to dominate on the tour. Besides being on hard court, grass always suits these players. Moving forward, finishing the points off at the net. Backhand return in the net from Rybakina. 30 love. Great serve down the middle of the court. Another return error. Oh, good first serve. Not a bad forehand return from Rybakina. Then eventually double and backhand in the net. Another love game for the German. That's a little bit scary. I mean, I know it's not always like this. Tatjana's had some tough games, even when she was 5-4 up in the first set, serving for the set. She struggled. Rybakina was able to raise her game at the right time and play accordingly. But we're getting to that point now where, yeah, where errors can come up, breaks can happen. Is it going to happen in this next match? Oh, sorry, in this next game that's coming up. Rybakina is certainly hoping that this match will be a 3-setter. Not ideal. He's gonna go on to play Katie Voltaire later this afternoon. Ideally, the winner would have liked to have just win in 2 sets. I think for Maria that would suit her perfectly well. She's been doing most of the defending, really, and she's been defending better and better, dealing with it very well. Gianna Maria. First serve into the net. Backhand slice, returned, keeps Rybakina back, except that forehand cross court, so allowing Rybakina to move forward. Backhand slice, everything's into the middle of the court. Rybakina is trying to control it inside out forehand, misses the line, she hit it. She can't believe it. She thinks it's out. I thought it was out as well. Oh, wow. I mean, that was like 99% of the ball was out. Doesn't matter. It's just a little bit of the ball needs to touch the line. That's what it looked like. Very safe tennis from Rybakina, but it paid off. She might have not enjoyed that point. She took off a lot of pace. There was a lot of topspin, especially with that approach. Oh, was it even a miss hit, perhaps? It was no apology. Maybe she meant it. And then the little dink volley for a winner. Very difficult to chase short balls on grass. Tatjana throws up the lob, gets the right way. Backhand drive volley from Rybakina in the net. 3-15. First serve misses the service block. Second serve now. Onto the backhand slice, cross court. And that's definitely out from Rybakina. Went too big. I think that slice just rushed Rybakina a little too much. She was kind of stranded on the baseline. I never feel that she feels threatened from Maria's returns, but when the slice hits the ground, it just seems to skid when it's been played properly. Now she's been pushed back, had time. Beautiful backhand approach. Whoa, what a passing shot from the number 1 seed. Looking very Nadal-like, had to really move the racket vertically and very quick from low to high. She doesn't use her legs, you see, but that's still a possibility. That's still a possibility of generating topspin. You move your racket face vertically from low to high. Good first serve down the middle of the court. Forehand return in the net. Very important hold. Oh, great first serve down the tee. Return's not going to make it inside the court. 15 love. That's for both players. If they just get a high percentage of first serves in. There we go again. Return inside out from Rybakina, clips the top of the net, just slows it down a bit. They're in a backhand cross-court duel. One is topspin, the other one is slice. You can only imagine. Forehand slice from Tatiana, defensively into the middle of the court. Oh, completely got her footing wrong. Rybakina is very frustrated. There's really, it's a very uncomfortable game. Even to watch, but for Rybakina it must be very frustrating. She likes the balls coming onto her with power, and Maria's not giving any of that. Wow, thunderous first serve down the tee. Double hand backhand, hardly reaches the net. Ball boy's too quick. Pick it up. Wow, just absolutely frustrating. Rybakina can't control her forehand. And it's another love game. So, yeah, Rybakina is a Wimbledon champion. No one can take that away from her. And my goodness, this woman is definitely Rybakina's nemesis, because she's only lost once, and that was a year ago, as I mentioned before. Maybe you didn't know the stats. But Tatiana, till now, on grass, has never dropped a set against Rybakina, and it's just evident. I think for other players, they need to see this and realize, like, I can't imagine that Sabalenka is just going to change her game and start playing like Tatiana Maria. It's just not gonna happen. But that's probably the type of tennis that Rybakina is used to. That's what she trains week in, week out. You know, I really, and I said that as well, from hard court to clay court, I didn't see a difference. When she was playing in Stuttgart, she went on and won that clay court tournament. But the way she plays on clay is the way she plays on hard court, and the way she's playing now on grass is the way she plays on all the other surfaces. So she would come across. She's playing in a traditional way. Let's say, okay, Maria, she's playing grass court tournament the way grass was intended to be played. Slice. It's slow. And when you get the right type of slice, it just skids off the surface. It's a difficult one to deal with. And I remember that. I remember playing on grass and dealing with the slices. It just moves differently. There's very little bounce if you play it properly. All right, Rybakina gets the first serve in. Backhand return into the three-quarter court. Double hand backhand in the net from Rybakina. Love 15. Again, Maria one-hand backhand. Was it a slice? Was it a chip? Maybe a little of both, but it was just, there's no power on it. It's like sitting there to be hit. Those are the type of balls that Rybakina would like to hit if they were maybe close to the service line. Rybakina doesn't want to move forward anymore. Starting a longish rally. Forehand in the net, inside in. Love 30, Maria. So close, so close. Oh my. But this is where Rybakina has to lift her game. She's thinking first serves. Where is she going to go now? She needs an ace right here. Goes hard onto the backhand. Backhand chip. Again on the forehand side. Rybakina decides now to move forward. Forehand drive cross court. Tatiana gets there with a lob. Smash on the inner tram line. Wow. That was gutsy to really let loose with that smash. It paid off. She won the point. On to the next one. Good first serve out wide. Defensive block, cross court. Oh, it's just so much power from Rybakina. Massive backhand, cross court, double hand backhand, should I say. Maria is just in defensive mode right now. Yeah, I'm just looking at the message again, Mr. Torres. Rybakina is a Wimbledon champion, but Maria is the Queen's champion. She's defending champion. Whoa, thunderous ace down the middle of the court. All right. Abhinav supporting. Whoa, what a beautiful backhand. A beautiful serve out wide too, the backhand. My goodness. My goodness. Reminding me a little bit about what happened in that first set. Support for Rybakina. Abhinav Shekhar. Abhinav Shekhar. Slice into the forehand. The return went long. 15 love. I mean, that was impressive. That last game, I mean, she really put everything into it. Rybakina played with power, accuracy. My goodness, that overhead smash. She had to move. And it's windy today. That could have really been a different tale. Oh, thunderous return. It's the only time I see Maria play or try to play a backhand where it doesn't look like it's topspin, but she just blocks her back. She's using a different grip, is when the return is played really aggressive and hard right at her. Oh, that's an awkward slice for Rybakina to deal with. I could see it when the ball left Maria's strings. Rybakina is telling herself to move forward, but that ball was spinning to the side. She's using side spin so well. Come on, Elena, you got this. Go, God bless you, Elena. Great serve down the middle. Backhand slice. Cross court. It was kind of a drop shot. Oh, Rybakina didn't know what to do with a single hand backhand. It's just awkward. It's just completely out of her realm. It's not what she's used to. This is not how she trains. This is not how she plays. And just seems like she wasn't ready for this. Ashley's back. Trying the drop shot. Maria misses the singles court. Ashley thinks it's going to be another tiebreak. You called it. You called it right in the beginning before the match started. 7-6, 7-6. Oh, what a forehand cross court. Saves 2 game points. And it's juice. I think she was supposed to, I think she's the next match on. So whenever this match ends, then Raducanu will be going on. Looking for the ace down the middle of the court. That was a quick one. One of the quickest, 115 miles per hour. Inside out backhand return forces Maria to scamper to the forehand side. Wrong footed. Beautiful forehand winner from Rybakina. Break point. Remeses. Rybakina struggling. Missing the first serve. Or is it a let? Could be a let. Wow, what a thunderous return. Drive volleys, picked up, smashes. The lob is too short. Easy put away. Rybakina gets the break. 6-5 to the number 1 seed. I wonder if Ashley still thinks that this is going to go to a tiebreak. Just seemed as though Maria was in the driving seat in her own service game. Rybakina was just able to put more pressure on and get closer to the net. I think that's where she's been struggling. If Rybakina is not inside the service line, between the service line and the net, then she's struggling. When she's there, when Rybakina is in that part of the court, she's dominating. She's dominating. Smashes, volleys, drive volleys. But when Maria is defending well and keeping Rybakina behind the service line, there seems to be a lot of unforced errors creeping into the Kazakhstani's game. But I can just see now the cameraman is on spectators in the stands. It's windy. I think this is when it was... It's 2 o'clock. The expected gust wind. Weather forecast here. I've been following it. And even the cameraman's now got camera on the flag. So... sun should be coming through in the next hour. But what's really nice at least is that it seems like the rain is gone. It's a 2% chance of rain for the next 1 or 2 hours. It's overcast in London. What an approach shot. Oh my gosh, how Maria dictated that point with her forehand slices, side spins. It's really, really unbelievable. The inside-out forehand slice approach shot created the whole net point situation. Phenomenal, phenomenal. Just playing to her strengths, Tatiana, and she has to work a little bit harder inside-out forehand. Winner from Rybakina. Yeah, that's the difference. Rybakina goes big with the serve, and the next shot it's the points short. Maria feels like she has to always hit more and more shots, but she gets into the match this way. So first serve was a let. Elena hit the first serve into the net, trying to go down the middle of the court. Slice down the middle of the court onto the backhand. Ooh, that's aggressive double hand backhand from Elena. Approaches with a backhand slice. Backhand volley down the line. She can do the same. Nice one. Nice one, Rybakina. That was really cool. That was a convincing backhand slice approach cross court. And that's why it's so useful on grass. I mean, that ball hardly bounced, but it forced Maria to scoop her backhand slice cross court, and that makes it easy to put the volley away. Wow. What a forehand slice cross court. Now Tatiana's chance to approach down the line, misses the baseline. 2 set points for the number 1 seed. Wow, I mean, the way this is going, I don't know if they're going to be playing later. I mean, the weather looks good, but what's the latest? What's the latest that they play? Maybe past 9 o'clock in the evening? Maybe they won't even get a break. Oh, what a return by Maria. That was incredible. That looked so uncomfortable for Rybakina to get her backhand slice. I mean, she just smacked the racket right into the ground trying to get it back over the net. Missed that ace down the middle of the court. That would have made life real easy for Rybakina. Has to deal now with the second serve onto the backhand. Good slice cross court, but she's under pressure. Rybakina trying to move forward. And I tell you again, in that position behind the service line, she missed the drive volley and it's deuce. She's just struggling there. Just must be very frustrating for the team. Cameras right now on Rybakina's coach. 2 set points saved. First serve into the net, trying to go down the middle. That should not be happening. The size, how tall Rybakina is, going over the lowest part of the net. Forehand return into the net. Maybe third time lucky. First serve in the net. Maria might fancy her chances to at least get this return in, get the rally started. Oh, that was some extra pace. Rybakina holds her service game, takes the second set. It's 1 set all. First time now Rybakina has been able to win a set against Maria. Is life going to become easier for the number 1 seed? Is she able to beat the defending champion? Keep in mind, Tatiana Maria won this tournament last year. Just looking at the stats very quickly. 4 aces for Rybakina, 3 for Maria. No double faults for the German, 2 for the Kazakhstani. First serve percentage from both ladies really jumped up nicely. 67% for Rybakina, 73% for Maria. The winners there, that's still right up there. The numbers are in favor of Rybakina. 22 winners compared to Maria's 7. Unforced errors 7 for Maria, 19 for Rybakina. An improvement there from the number 1 seed. Putting yourself in good positions. That aggressive play really paid off towards the end of the second set. Oh, yeah. It could even start at 3 o'clock. You know what I mean? It all depends how long this third set's going to go. So not exactly what you predicted, Ashley, but yeah, it's a tough one now. I think it all depends on how this third set is going to start. That's my opinion. I think if Rybakina can really get an early break and continue serving this way, really she needs more first serves and she could take this third set a little bit quicker, maybe a little bit easier for her. Seems like she's adapting well to the heavy slice that Maria is implementing in this match. She'll definitely be feeling more confident now, saying Rybakina winning that second set, holding her service game. I mean, that was an important break at 5-all. Forehand slice cross court. Forehand topspin cross court from Rybakina. Forehand slice down the line from Maria. Backhand cross court from Rybakina. Going hard now with the forehand cross-court onto Tatjana's forehand, trying to wrong foot the German, and it worked, paid off. 15. Yeah, there's patience. There's something mature that's settling in now. Rybakina has found her groove. She's starting to win a lot of long rallies. I remember, Ashley, you were saying in the beginning that Maria was dominating. There was a point, I think, at the end of the first set where she was winning. She won 11 out of 13 long rallies, past 5 shots. And now it's probably more in the favor of Rybakina if you had to split the sets up. I mean, those are very specific statistics to look at. But I feel that she's been dominating, and the short points as well, most definitely. That was a thunderous inside-out forehand return from Rybakina. Maria backhand slice first into the ground. Wow, stunning ace out wide from the juice side. Backhand slice, cross court from the German. Good double hand backhand cross court from Rybakina. Stays on the backhand side, forcing Maria to slice. Beautiful approach shot winner. 2 break points. Like I said, if she can get, it doesn't necessarily mean that Rybakina, if she breaks now, she'll be able to hold on to it. It's still early days, but it just feels that she's taking hold of the match. She's controlling it. For an approach down the line, lob goes up, tops and lob, backhand volley into the tram lines. Rybakina gets the break in the third set. Might just feel now that she's carrying that momentum with her. That's 3 games in a row. That's 3 games in a row now for Rybakina. This is big level. Maria needs this now. I fall asleep. I hope Elena wins. But if Tatjana wins, it's no big either. Well, thank you for your support, Mr. Torres. That's always great, man. That's really early here. So thank you so much, man. In the end, I'm always going to be here. And there's always another tournament. These players will always be back. You got the right idea. I just want to see great tennis. And I've really appreciated, if I could just carry on in that regard, how Maria has played, that she's used this tactic. I don't know how easy it would be for her to just switch to topspin now, because I feel like she would just be, she's cemented in this forehand slice, backhand slice. But it's working. Approach shot from Rybakina in the net. There must be so much underspin, making it difficult for Rybakina to deal with. First serve clipping the top of the net and missing the service block. Right into the body. Good second serve. Inside of forehand from Rybakina, forcing the slice. Cross court. Great backhand volley winner. Wrong footing. Maria. It was short as well. No chance for the German to get to that one. I think that's another thing I need to point out. It's very interesting. I mean, Tatjana Maria, she's 38 years old, and she's moving well on grass. I'm not going to lie. She's been moving exceptionally well. Oh, you see, I even begged the question, when was that going to happen? Maybe now the 38-year-old is getting a little frustrated. First time I see Maria try to hit a flat forehand. I mean, there was no topspin on that, but that ball went miles out cross court. I think a sign of frustration. There we go. Inside the service blocks. Forehand drive volley winner cross court. 2 game points for the number 1 seed. The positioning on the court. It's very, very important. That's what's easy to read. Rybakina just needs to get to certain parts of the court and she can finish the points off easily, but she needs to also build it up. It's not going to be handed to her on a silver platter. Backhand slice. Return goes out. 2-love now for Rybakina. And the German's going to have to dig real deep now. That was quite a comfortable service game. I'm going to go with Rybakina now. I think she's got the momentum, and what's actually stopping her from breaking Maria now? A second time in this set. Just being very aggressive. Hasn't changed her game. Just looking at where she's positioned. That looked like a double fault. But I think the serve might be called in. That looked wide. Yeah, so it was a double fault. Attempted slice down the middle of the court goes out. Just see how the ball was swinging away from Rybakina as she was chasing it on her forehand side. That's a slow second serve. That popped up nicely for Rybakina on the service line. Inside in forehand winner, clipping the top of the net first. There was an apology immediately after that, but nothing that Maria took notice of. First serve percentage is low right now, and that's putting a lot of pressure on Maria. Where is she going to go now? Slice serve onto the forehand. Slice forehand into the middle of the court. Backhand slice onto the forehand of Rybakina. Now she goes cross-court Maria. Again trying to go cross-court. But it looks like she's putting way more effort than Rybakina is happy just to stay in the rally right now. She's just building it up. What forehand slice lands on the baseline. That approach shot from Tatiana goes miles out. And break points, 3 to be exact. HBG Apparel praying that Elena can win this. Yeah, definitely looks that way, Remesis. Definitely looks that way, but at the same time, I feel that Maria's now just fallen off her game. I think the force, the power did get the better of Maria. I'm speaking in terms that the match is over. Obviously, it's still going. A return goes long by Rybakina, but it just feels that way that Rybakina should get this break, make it 3-love, and move towards the inevitable. Just slicing everything. Rybakina, she's changed it now. She's happy to just stay in the rally. Great forehand volley cross court. This should be a backhand volley winner, as it is. 3-love to the number 1 seed. Slowly but surely getting her revenge from what happened last year in the same tournament. Exact same tournament. So, I think Elena is back on form. Just difficult to continue this way, and it's just tough it's obviously not working. The game plan's not working anymore. This heavy slice, backhands and forehands from Maria. She had opportunity. She probably would have loved to have taken that second set to a tiebreak. Would have fancied her chances. Those are very tight moments in a match. But yeah, once Rybakina broke Maria in that 11th game and then held her serve, it just felt that maybe the German got a little deflated, and she's putting a heck of a lot of effort into every swing. It just feels so much effort is going into a forehand slice, the backhand slice especially. And then for Rybakina, she's just calmer. She's taking a bit of pace off, going for more accuracy, moving Maria around the court, winning the long rallies. I can't see Maria changing it up and now playing topspin, heavy topspin, hitting the ball flat. She's got her ways. She's got stuck in her ways now. Look at that. We've just gone past 2 hours. That would be very, very difficult for Tatiana to adjust. Second serve. Kick onto the backhand. Backhand slices short. Rybakina approaches the net with a forehand inside in. Just gets the double hand backhand. The back of the baseline. Backhand slice from Rybakina in the net. There was a moment where she was making a lot of errors in the first set. Rybakina. The dry volley on the backhand side having to be pushed back. And this time she just played safe, just kind of pushed it in the court on the forehand side of Maria. They started the rally all over again. That was a great serve out wide. Beautiful positioning, power, 117 miles per hour. Return's not coming back. I think it's for both players, to be honest. Rybakina has to play the way she plays. As soon as she tries to play slice, she comes up with errors. As soon as, stunning forehand, just left Maria standing still like a statue behind the baseline. That was a beautifully placed forehand winner. Second serve. Kick out wide. That's a short return. Wrong-footed, inside-out forehand. Just well placed. It was just beautifully well placed. It wasn't extra power. So there's been adaptations to Rybakina's game. She's maybe she just changed that pattern, winning that first set for the first time against her nemesis, so to speak. And it's just freed her up now. She's completely dominating, but she's playing smart. She's not trying to kill Maria with these heavy flat forehands and backhands. She's playing smarter. And she won't feel threatened because it's not Maria doesn't have power on these slice balls. She's just getting it in. She's trying to hit with power, but it's slice. I mean, yeah, it's been impressive, I must say that. Rybakina has adjusted very well. Inside out backhand return winner off the second return. That was fantastic. Looked a little bit crammed in the body, to be honest. Dealt with it very, very well. Backhand, a forehand approach shot from Tatiana. Oh, wrong-footed again. Beautiful passing shot with a forehand down the line. 30 love. Winners thus far. Wow, 55 winners for Rybakina. 15 for Maria. Oh, I think Rybakina about to finish the point with a smash. But after the forehand return, I think she thought it was overs. And then realized the ball came back. That's at least what it looked like. Unless she was just slipping on the grass, trying to get back into the court. It's looking very impressive. And it looks like the sun is coming out now. That's a different shade of green. And it's a beautiful return. One and back in the net from Maria. 5 love. So less than 90 seconds. Rybakina will be serving for the match. And in few hours, she'll have to go back on court to play the quarterfinals of this tournament. The way it's looking right now. Nice turnaround. Just felt that after Maria won that first set, something big had to happen. And it eventually came from Rybakina's side at the right time at the end of that second set. Definitely looking like Maria was on track. Come to think about it now, Maria was 5-4 up in the second set. So what is that then? 5-4? That's 8 games in a row now Rybakina has won. Serving for the match. This is one-way traffic. You're right about that, Chris. In the beginning of this match, Maria's tactic was working very nicely. The slow slice balls, keeping them low. But it hasn't helped in this third set. That's very nice to see the sun peering through. Dr. Storytell, hello. Backhand slice, return inside in. There's a topspin backhand. Wow. Took Rybakina by surprise as it did me. And then a topspin forehand. Goes in the tram lines from Maria. And that's what I thought. Is maybe she wants to make an adjustment and go, okay, now I'm going to play tennis. Flat. Topspin balls. But she hasn't been practicing that for the last 2 hours. So difficult to adjust. Love jammed in the body on the backhand side. This was an open rally. Maria just chipped her one-hand backhand high and long. Oh, very nice, Dr. Storytell. Maria missed her winning chances in the second set. Correct, I agree. Good body serve. Backhand slice approach. Very nice from Rybakina. Beautifully executed. Match point. Now for the number 1 seed. And a stunning ace down the middle of the court. Makes it 6-love. Well done to Rybakina. Very interesting shift. Yeah, I can talk about that a little bit, obviously. So I think she adjusted well. From her side, she was really struggling with all the slice that Maria was bringing into the court, into the match. And it was frustrating Rybakina, but at some point in that second set, she just calmed down. I mean, she's won now 9, am I right? 9 games in a row. She was 5-4 down. I mean, Maria was there to take the second set and to take the match. But something, she just calmed down and maybe took a little bit of pace off the shots, played more topspin. That was already building up. You could see she was trying to make it happen. And then the confidence she just ran with it, just soared and took it with her. And perfect timing. Nice to see shadows of the ball boys and ball girls being cast onto the court. There's signs for warmer weather coming our way, and just congratulations. That's a fantastic win. Just felt that something big had to happen. certainly did at the right time. Rybakina winning 6-7, 7-5, 6-love. 6-love in the third set. Well done, Ryba. And that for the commentary. My pleasure. My pleasure. Well done, Maria. Up an early fight, slow but steady for Rybakina in the end. Yeah, and even though she started so well, I thought she actually played pretty well, but you could just see that she found it uncomfortable. The style of tennis, that traditional grass court style, was not working well for Rybakina, and she had to hold her head and make a few adjustments, and that really worked. And then even she kind of molded herself, even those with approach shots, that when she was coming to the net, she was using more backhand slices, and she looked great technically. In the beginning, looked a little bit sloppy, but I think she'll be very happy with the win, that she was able to overcome such a difficult opponent and take the win. So from my side, she's being interviewed right now. I better go and get the next live ready. We have Sorana Castilla up against Emma Raducanu. So if you really want to watch more and follow on what's going on and get my perspective as from a tennis coach perspective, hit that subscribe button now. Don't have to smash it anyway, but my pleasure. My pleasure. And we'll see each other very soon at the next live. Ciao for now.